Hello, and welcome to another episode of Men's Mental Health Monday. Now, today we're going to talk about an extract from my book, Epiphany, Signs of the Aquarian Age, which is the second commandment. Last 2 weeks, we talked about the first commandment. So the second commandment says, thou shalt allow thyself to grieve. Yes, thou shalt allow thyself to grieve, because as humans, we find it very hard to take the loss of people that are dear to us, friends, families. When they pass on, it's so tough. Some people, it takes years. They sweep the grieving under the carpet. They don't want to think about it, and it's in there, eating them up. So physically, we don't like to grieve, not talk about actually grieving people that are alive. And that's what we want to talk about today. It is important to prepare yourself to grieve people that's still alive, in the sense that when your energy is wrong, cut them out of your life and start grieving early. They're close to you, they were so dear to you, they took a space in your heart, but when you're not the right energy, it is important for your mental health. It is important for you to get rid of them quickly and start grieving, because it's going to be painful. It's a painful process. But the earlier you start grieving them, the better for you. You don't need them around you. There's so many people that have grown up with you that you're giving them a big space in your heart, a very big space in your heart. Take it back. It's going to be painful taking it back. Take it back and start grieving them. Earlier the better. Some people are not meant to be your life. They're meant to be in your life. Some of them are meant to be in your life for a certain period, to teach you something or to show you something. So when that time is past, cut them off and start grieving. Grieving is a normal process, because when you don't grieve, consciously grieve, what happens is that over time, that grieving will be unconsciously running your life. You know, emotionally, sometimes you just get down because you're grieving unconsciously. So it's good to consciously grieve. Thou shalt allow thyself to grieve. God has given us the knowledge to identify those energy, good energy and bad energy, not big energy. It's not about big energy. It's about the right and wrong energy. Wrong energy, cut them off. If they're so dear to you, if you've given them more than half of your heart, start grieving. Slowly, the heart will begin to heal. Allow thyself to grieve the ones you've lost, they've passed on to the world beyond. Then allow thyself to grieve those that are alive that should be dead in your life. Kill them from your life and start grieving them. It's a painful process because you've given them a part of your heart. So it's like pulling the part of your heart away. It's going to hurt you. But the earlier you start grieving them, the better for your mental health. Otherwise, you'll still be going through suffering for their sake. You don't need that. So the earlier you grieve them, the better. Grab a copy of my book from the bio above for the full 11 commandments. I am Ikpo Musa Osazuwa Aswan. Have a lovely week and good night.